You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
All right, everybody, 1 2 1 2 3. You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
Yes,
indeed. Indeedy. Since 1998, whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or website, we're in the mix to bring you a slice of what we call 21st century black radio for the masses. That's a mix of old and new school music from the black diaspora, including hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, etc., as well as news, commentary, and interviews. On the mix and commentary end, you got myself, DJ Fusion, and on the side, you got my bro there, Jon Judah, doing the same. What's going on there, Judah?
Yes, it's a beautiful black, immaculate antimatter. Of course, we do with that. FuseBox is in the house. We're going to bring some laughter, yes, indeed, with the beautiful DJ Fusion. Tis I, Mighty Joe Young, about to do this thing again. The funk we bring amongst them. Yes, indeed, we got the news and views and about to bring it to you. I told you, we about to get on down. Fusion, what's the deal, yo?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Glad as always to be in the mix, to be able to do another weekly show to bring to the people. Besides our regular music mixes, we got some new commentary pieces from our folks over at Black Agenda Report with Glenn Ford, from our people from the non-profit media democracy organization Free Press, as well as the Black University Radio Network's Direct FX segment with Lamar Blackman. So it's going to be our regular dose of a lively 3-hour block of audio goodness for everybody. And before we get into our commentary segment and into the music and all that good stuff, I got to do the quick promo spiel. If you want to check out the FuseBox Radio Broadcast, more information of our history, what we do, various mixes, so forth and so on, you can go to our official website, which is FuseboxRadioOnline.com. That's FuseboxRadioOnline.com. If you want the people who are on the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so forth, you can go right ahead and go to the various respective sites /Fusebox Radio. So twitter.com/Fusebox Radio, Facebook.com/Fusebox Radio, so forth and so on. You can also go to Facebook and hit up our like page, hit up that little thumbs up button at the very top, and that is Facebook.com/Fusebox Radio Show, which is one straight word. The FuseBox Radio Broadcast also has 2 years of archives available via our podcast. You can either go directly to our podcast page at fuseboxradio.podomatic.com. Shout out to our podcast server for holding us down for what's going on about, at least 5 years now for us? 5-6 years with Podomatic. Shout out to those folks. They're very, very
I think it's been about 7 years. I thought it was like 05.
Yeah, you know what? We are in 2012, aren't we? Man. Yeah. Time flies, but shout out to that entire crew, man. They've grown with us. We've grown with them, and it's been very cool. And if you want to subscribe via iTunes, Zoom, TuneIn Radio, Flycast FM, Stitcher Radio, and so forth, you can just search for FuseBox Radio Broadcast, and we'll pop right up on there. And you can subscribe to our weekly downloads at any time. And if you are hearing us from an FM radio station, that's one of our affiliates. We are a clean / radio friendly show, so you can play us pretty much anywhere and be all good. So that is what is up. And we got to shout out our folks over at Planet Ill and Oh Hell No, planetill.com and ohhellnoblog.com for having the FuseBox Radio Vibe be a part of their wonderful music writing staffs, with the former site with the Indecent Exposure series, which hypes up independent music, movies, books, and more. And as a part of New Music Tuesday music review staff over at Oh Hell No Blog, reviewing old and new mainstream and independent albums that are dropping from all different types of genres. And I think that is it on the promo end. Lastly, if you want to check out all of our wonderful broadcast affiliates, they help spread the FuseBox Radio vibe and word to the peoples. You can go to our official blog site, blackradiosback.com. At the very top of said site, you can go to our broadcast affiliates links, and you can just go directly to those links to check out all the other great audio and written goodies from those various folks. Much love and appreciation, as always, to the great people we've been able to build with on that end. And let us see here. The FuseBox Radio Broadcast is going to be representing at the Care First Half Marathon in mid-March of this year in Washington, D.C. at RFK Stadium. And we're helping to raise money for team and training with the National Lymphoma Society. So you can go to blackradiosback.com. If you're our newsletter subscriber, you'll see that information there as well. If you can at least spread the word about us fundraising, we deeply appreciate it. If you can drop in any amount of money, we would appreciate it as well. It's tax deductible, and it's for a very good cause. It's, I'm sure, in some way, form, or fashion in our lives, we've had somebody we've been close to affected by any form of cancer.
Right.
And it's a serious deal, and they're a good organization. We helped out with the Marine Corps Marathon 10K in 2011, and we're doing this year. So keeping it moving, man. Keeping it moving. And finally, shout out to our latest podcast sponsor, the folks over at audible.com. You can go and get a whole bunch of audiobooks, old and new, fiction and nonfiction, and everything in between from those folks. You can actually try out a free trial membership through them by going to audibletrial.com/FuseBox Radio. Cop a free book or two, see if you like it. If you don't like it, cancel it. Personally, I love getting audiobooks, so that's why I got to shout those folks out for building with us. So there we go. Always read a book if you can. Don't get it twisted, but sometimes it's good to get that information via that audio too. So gotta let it be known. And yeah, man, actually it's been a decent week this week in my corner of the DC Metro, so I can't terribly rant or complain. And as I said, glad to be in the mix to do another show. So let's get into a little bit of news and give them our views there, Judah. Excuse me. All right. First and foremost, people all over the world have been noticing, for better, not as much as for worse, the recent primaries by the Republican Party for president to go against incumbent President Barack Obama. And you've heard us talk about here and there, it's all kinds of foolishness, and unfortunately I feel that's true. And one other world leader has said pretty much the same thing, and that is Cuba's Fidel Castro. He did his own assessment in the state-run newspaper this past week, talking about, and I quote directly, the selection of a Republican candidate for the presidency of this globalized and expansive empire is, and I mean this seriously, the greatest competition of idiocy and ignorance that has ever been. Now, look here. However you feel about Fidel Castro and his leadership of Cuba for the past few years, I really can't disagree with him on that statement. Because this past week, and Judah saw me, he literally was like, yeah, I ain't watching this, and he bounced. I watched one of the Republican debates. I haven't watched one in a while. And due to some of our cool Twitter people and to our followers, we deeply appreciate y'all. And I was like, hey, watch one of these debates and make some commentary. I'm like, okay. And we're down to the final, I guess, 4 right now. You got Santorum, Romney, Ron Paul, and Newt Gingrich, who's like the dark horse of the entire situation. And it was like 2 hours of just nonsense and foolishness. And one of the most monochrome crowds I've ever seen at a political rally. Like, you're in Florida and there's like exactly one Latino in your crowd who's allowed to ask a question. And that was a guy who was a Cuban who looked white in terms of our stereotypical version of what a white person looks like. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other, which I thought was interesting, whereas the more diverse population of Latinos who were representing the Republican Party down there, it was like they had to like Skype in a side room. I'm like, what in the colored section hell is this? But I really can't feel too sorry for people. I'm like, if these are the bums y'all are supporting, good lord. And neither Judah or I are big fans of either of the major political parties here in the United States, but sometimes you just gotta shake your head, yo.
Well, one thing is for sure, communism wasn't good for Black Africa. Communism ain't gonna be good for Black America. That started from that point. Fidel was on point with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's just something it just seems just so sterile about it. It's like, if it ain't me doing, like, if it ain't like a research thing, I have never been attracted to those things. You know, whatever. Keep it moving.
Nah, I can feel you. I mean, I guess my thing about the entire situation is you don't gotta have my political beliefs at all, but I would like to think you're somewhat smart and can back up why you believe a certain thing. The Republican Party at the moment has devolved to the point where their only main platform is we got to get this N-word out of office. Nobody's bringing up stuff like the NDAA Act that we talked about before, the National Defense Authorization Act, which can pretty much grab up a American citizen and just toss your ass in jail without warning, and that's how they consider you a terrorist. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about the SOPA or PIPA Acts we've been talking about the past few months, which somebody could abuse in regards to copyright infringement. Or the many other things that are happening in this country, but they're going to talk about we're mad this Negro is around. How about that? The dude could probably change the world and like whatever. He's around and that's it, and that just puts a pole up their butt. But hey, whatever is clever, man. This is the way of the world. Most of this is theater anyway, so that's just how you gotta look at it. As I always say, I just advocate an educated vote at the very end of the day from local on up. So that is what it is. And there's been more than usual, I would almost say, there's been a lot of race baiting from the Republican Party here.
No doubt.
It's a huge amount towards black people. I mean, there's been a little bit towards the Latino population as well, especially in terms of the hot button issue of immigration. But it's almost like literally like there's a black dude as president, and there are these uppity black that still don't want to be slaves who are walking amongst us, and I can't take it type of thing. And I'm like, that's your platform? Wow, what's next? You're gonna start advocating separate but equal bathrooms in schools next? But it wouldn't surprise me the way these jackasses have been acting. So whatever.
Yeah.
And lastly on that issue, one thing I find interesting is that I'm the person, I actually believe that if you do your job as a politician and you're actually generally trying to help the people, I don't necessarily need to know too much about your personal life and what you do. But when you're trying to get involved in other people's personal lives and your situation is a complete 180 from that irks the hell out of me. And that's the situation with Newt Gingrich, where it's like, dude, you're trying to control everybody's reproductive organs and what they do and what you feel constitutes a proper relationship, yet you're married to your ex-mistress because your second wife did not want to be a part of a quote-unquote open marriage after you were cheating with the current wife. You know what I'm saying? That's a little hypocritical to me. I know President Obama could not even put those words out of his mouth before they would have found a way to impeach him out of office.
You couldn't be black and do that.
I mean, if he had people who were down for it, he would have been able to do it. And like, that's what kills me with this entire thing about people throwing it out there. Like, don't try to control my life and my biz and be pointing the finger at me when your entire situation is just dumb messy. Newt Gingrich's joint was dumb messy. That's just how that works. And now one of the things that people who are trying to back him are saying is that, well, this makes him more identifiable to Americans. Y'all supposed to be the party of family values, but that's supposed to be a good thing. That can only happen with an older white dude in the United States. I'm sorry.
Behind closed doors. That's the stuff that happens behind closed doors.
I don't know. That's something that just got on my nerves, hearing all the people excusing whatever. But anyway, let's get on to something else. Bugged out story that was kind of on the low this week. There is something called the World Press Freedom Index done by Reporters Without Borders, and it's essentially like which countries rank highest in terms of actual freedom of the press, in terms of expressing things and putting out news stories, etc. the United States dropped 27 points in 2011 to number 47 on the list. The now tied of Argentina, Romania, and Latvia at satisfactory levels of press freedom. That should be worrisome. The reason why it happened is not surprising to me, though. They said that a big portion of that was the arrest of a lot of the reporters during Occupy Wall Street in New York. And to have like a whole bunch of people in the world, like the United States is supposed to be this big freedom of the press, freedom of speech country. You know, some realism came into being because of the Occupy movement. I think that's a very interesting situation. That went down. Like number 47 though? For one thing, America's not number one. That should be a whole other issue and topic to talk about at another time. When you got like countries in Africa that are in civil war that rank better than the United States. But yeah, that's kind of a deep thing. This is a little something to think about right there, especially when you put on top of not just that, but how the media consolidation thing stops people from telling stories in terms of mainstream news media and stuff like that. It's a multi-layered situation. So again, another train of thought. Let's see here. For my people, especially those who watch the show in the in the 70s and reruns in the 80s and maybe even the 90s. Rest in peace to the bro who played Juan Epstein in Welcome Back, Carter, actor Robert Hayes.
Alright.
Just found that out earlier this week. I remember they used to play reruns of this, I think, on Nick at Night around the time frame I was a teenager. Show had, young John Travolta and all them heads up in there. And he was actually from New Jersey there, Judah. This is something I did not know.
I'm not surprised, based upon his vibe and how he was on the show, that, like, Travolta is from Jersey. So there was a certain vibe that I think, that show had. And,
half Hungarian American, half Italian American, born in Perth Amboy and grew up in Metuchen. So I know my Central Jersey peoples are representing on that end. Graduated from Rowan University, and besides doing that show, he acted in other shows, and later did a lot of TV writing and Broadway writing.
Oh, okay then.
So yeah, I mean, definitely a pretty interesting history that he has. So rest in peace to him. I wanted to mention that. And if people, especially now that we're in the YouTube age and Hulu age and stuff, check out some of those shows. Those are some funny shows.
No doubt.
It's not one of those, wow, people just remembering it because it's old. I mean, this was past my time by the time I got to see it, and it still holds up pretty well to this day.
And if I'm correct, Travolta was one of the few cats on that. He was the only cat on that show. I think one of the few cats ever that had a TV show that had a hit movie and a record out. Or his name connected to the soundtrack of his own record, if I'm correct, out at the same time. Nobody really has done that before.
No, you're correct there. You're definitely correct, you're definitely correct on that, because he had the show. He got into what is that Saturday Night Fever joint? I'm hoping I'm not slipping up on the title.
Which was a hit movie. And then I think his name was either connected to the LP in some ways, or I think he had a record. So, and that was from the Welcome Back. He's a member of the Welcome Back Carter show. That's the reason I brought it up. It was cats who were connected to that, who were, some of the most talented cats that are really out there in the business. So, no doubt.
Indeed. And I'm just gonna get on two more stories, and then we'll go ahead and get into the music mix. And one quick music mention actually on top of that as well. I am a person who, because I am a history geek, I despise when people try to edit things out to make their side of history look better than other people's, especially when it comes to things such as colonialism and post-colonialist type of situations.
No doubt.
And in the United States, I'm sure people who, again, I had to address it to our people from overseas who might not know some of this thing. We have a branch of the Republican Party that's a bit more on the right-wing extremist and excluding, especially on race issues, called the Tea Party. Now, Tennessee's Tea Party has made a demand to the Department of Education around that way, are demanding that students not be taught that the founders of the United States, at the country as we know it post the war with the British and stuff, owned slaves.
Ain't that a lie?
Let me break this down to you. We are talking about, if you want to go from 1776, I won't even go into the pre stuff or whatever. You can't even twist your lips and say that none of these guys own slaves.
That's right.
Most of those cats were Southerners. Maybe Ben Franklin ain't own slaves, but you can't even twist your mouth and talk about Thomas Jefferson and no slaves.
That's right.
You can't talk about George Washington and no slaves. But in this world where people want to talk about post-racial type of things, this is a true example of post-racial means shut the hell up. We don't want to confront any real business that happened in the past or the present. And for people who want to talk about that, well, the United States needs to get their education act together. How the hell can you even say something like that with a straight face? You want to have children who don't know that slavery existed and why the makeup of this country is the way it is, but somebody in China or something can know that? Little effed up, if you ask me.
Just goes to show you that people lack God. They maybe go to church or say, God bless you, or say things like that, but they lack that. And just use the church or religion as a front. You know what I'm saying? But they know that according to the Bible, let alone, the ancient other beliefs that are pre that any to own slaves was to transgress the laws of God. You know what I'm saying? And people say, well, then they might go back to the, Hebrews and how certain things came up, in the forming of that situation. In an area where a lot of people were trying to really get a hold of something, so people almost had that form of self-defense. People nowadays, we have the police, but in the early form of these empires, people had to fight for their protection. So we had to keep that in context. But in the aspect of, if we just want to take the New Testament, that transgressed the laws of what Christ said was right. So in the founding of this nation, and then most nations in Europe, were founded on laws that transgressed the Bible, even though they sent missionaries in. So it meant that the religion was a front. There was something else going on.
No doubt.
The big transgress the laws of God is based on what the Bible says. In the Bible, though, there's some question about the historical accuracy. But as far as the right and wrong aspect in critiquing, it's at the top of the line, and Revelations is still probably what holds it together. But not to get into religious discussion. That's not what my purpose was. But the aspect of that, the Bible is just something that is acknowledged in the court systems and whatever. But most of the time, it's more about a job situation putting up front. Look at the Catholic Church. Little boys to get in touch with people. These guys, when they're not in time to go to jail, they get shipped off somewhere else, which means it's a culture. That whatever. The Catholic Church was the biggest sponsor of the slave trade. They were the ones that started it. Other nations had to come to the Church of Rome to be able to, know if they could do business. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of being able to do certain things with slaves in the early days, because that's how much control they had. Because it was Spain and Portugal who started the early pimping. At least in that regard, into what is called the New World. So, the Rome had his hands dirty. Corporate America had their hands dirty. And unfortunately, I don't mean to sound racist, but, all European nations were trying to get some booty at that point. You know what I'm saying? And in the quest to sabotage natural resources, it was the erasing of history and what really black people came from. And that's what I mean, that when you really look at the do's and don'ts of all this, you know what I'm saying, there was more harm done by those conquests and slavery than whatever. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing added by the Greeks, Romans, or Persians. Nothing really added to the lives of slaves, other than labor, other than later getting off their backs and giving them some just due. That's it. The only thing that's good out of that. Nothing came good out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be a member of the head and then give me religion. It doesn't, that means that's a front, But, for those individuals to talk like that just goes to show you that, to throw out history Which means if they don't want that history, they don't want the history of the fact that if it wasn't for the ancient Egyptians, we wouldn't have a medical system as advanced as it is today. Period.
No doubt.
We wouldn't have philosophy, mathematics. You know what I'm saying? The individuals dove on the ancient Egyptians and being able to map stars without telescopes and electricity when NASA was just doing that in the 20th century.
Well, I mean,
which means a superior human being was really at work. That's what all that means.
I put it like this: to do that type of whitewashing, literal whitewashing on multiple levels, it's bugged out. And quick side note, yeah, Ben Franklin did own slaves. I was actually looking that up when people were talking. So there we go. Pretty much everybody you talk about as major one did, and it's one of those things that you learn when you even start doing basic civics classes in elementary school. And these guys want to put them out. And I'm going to put this in one of these foolish quotes that these folks made trying to push this on people. And I quote, and this from a dude who's an attorney, so I'm like, you went through all that school, you ain't learned a damn thing. But anyway. It says the group wants to address an awful lot of made-up criticism about, for instance, the founders intruding on the Indians, or having slaves, or being hypocrites in one way or another. What? What type of alternate universe does a cat like this live? For one thing, I'm just gonna break down these little things real quick. This is a story that just had me so annoyed when I saw this earlier this week. The founders intruding on the Indians? They make it sound like you just like crashed a party.
So they saw the Indians as lower forms of humans because they were darker skinned, so therefore it was justified for them to kill them.
I mean,
that's what the God of the Bible is about.
I mean, like the Native Americans, like there's barely 10 to 5% of the population that used to exist now, because everything went up. But they're talking about they intruded on the Indians, like everybody was like giving each other pounds the second a boat came. Secondly, or having slaves, we already tapped on that, but that don't even make logical type of sense. Why would you have a plantation and have no slaves? But anyway, or being hypocrites in one way or another. Have you read the Constitution of the Bill of Rights and said that? Period. People are still debating over that today, and it's 2012. Those documents were made in 1776 and above, so it's like, okay then. In other words, we don't want to know anything that makes us feel uncomfortable. Well, too bad. That's what history is. And if you don't want to feel uncomfortable, you got to change stuff now. The end. So this is some of the foolishness we deal with in our countries for our overseas people. So we try to battle it the best way we can, man. And luckily, these guys got really called out for their foolishness. So good for the people who did that.
We're really surrounded by vampire spirits, and it's up to us to. Because we can't help that the fact that there's a soulless individual on this planet. There's an individual that have soul, and most of the soulless individuals are trying to downgrade or kill the ones who have soul. And so they're gonna do certain things, but it's up to individuals to not to get angry, and not to fall into whatever. Because these vampire spirits, they suck your energy. They suck when you get mad or when you get just. It's like they feed off that. None of those things matter. It's material, so our people didn't come from apes. We came from spirit, and when we materialized in this form made from clay, the spirit is where we return if we're in line with it. So it's like this aspect of me coming from monkeys. I mean, that has nothing to do with people of color. Once individuals reason, because a lot of stuff has been hid from us about really the true nature of things, and a lot of these temple walls, the hieroglyphs. Where you have to be translated, and what also a lot of people don't know, the hieroglyphs in Egypt were originally translated by a black man out of the University of Chicago. I don't remember his name right now, but it was later given to a man named Champolin. He's accredited as far as interpreting the Rosetta Stone. He wasn't the first to do it. It was a black man in America that interpreted it first. It started coming to him. It miraculously came to him. But see, when with these, I say all that to say that when that's the same spirit that says, that's the same spirit that says that we don't care about that. The same spirit. It's the same spirit, whether it's come from black or whoever, black or white, whoever, anybody else. It's the same spirit that doesn't want certain things to be taught in the school. It's the same thing. That's just another arm of it. It's the same thing. And when truth is basically boil it down, truth. If truth is is not being taught, then that means lie. So therefore, they want to lie to you. They want to numb down the fact that you are greater than actually, and that you come from monkeys, and that you're less than actually what you actually are. You know, It comes down to that affecting people's self-esteem. You know, therefore affecting whether they're drug addicts, alcoholics, or they rely on prescription medicine. You know, lie to them enough where individuals are just they just like it's whatever, or you're the opposite extreme. You're the happy-go-lucky that has no soul, that just believes in anything and falls for anything. But who knows?
Indeed, Judah was on a roll for me. That's why I had to be like, and let it fly. But it's all good. I can't complain. Yeah, 2 more quick things, and we're gonna wrap it up. There's a story. I don't know how I feel about this story. I kind of think that somebody just got caught out there. I'm just gonna run it down real quick. There's a story that in the United Nations, I'm based in New York City, in New York, 16 kilos of cocaine ended up, quote unquote, mistakenly delivered to the United Nations building. 2 fake UN bags containing the drugs, which experts say has a street value of $2 million, set up a security alert when they were delivered, apparently by accident, to the global body's headquarters. They were shipped in from Mexico via DHL and got over there. Now, I don't know what I can tell you. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a mistake. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't a mistake. If somebody that's had the wrong looking bags. That's supposedly how it got caught, with that it was some kind of fake looking UN bags. But the way the world runs, it wouldn't surprise me if some of these cats were on some blow.
Some cat wasn't on duty that night. Somebody was trying to get it. That's all that was.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, and they just, they didn't want to mess with the cats in the street. So
I look like this. $8 million of cocaine though. That directly to over there though.
The thing is, if you were black, that'd be different. But when you're somebody else, because everybody else thinking that black Americans is just coming to Earth, so they have that willy-nilly thing, I can do thing like white boys can. You know what I'm saying? And and whatever. But somebody was probably just doing their job that day.
And probably so. That's why when I saw the story, it was like, and even I put it up on our Facebook page, I had a lot of folks like, yeah, okay, mistake in those air quotation marks. Yeah, I got a little bit much. I got to understand that maybe a bag got there, but not $8 million. But anyway. Lastly, good news for my people who dig modern day R&B singer D'Angelo. He is back doing live touring right now. He's in Europe.
No doubt.
And on the web, there's some really cool video of him doing some old and apparently some new songs.
No doubt.
So there's the rumor that supposedly the album's supposed to drop later in the year. We'll see how it goes. But on these videos, he looks good. He's singing good. He look like he back in shape again. All that biz. So I hope the best for dude. So.
No doubt. He represented the DMV. Ain't he from Virginia?
He's from VA, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he representing the DMV area. Definitely one of the better soul singers to come out during the 90s. I hope the best for the brother, and hope to hear some new music from him.
No doubt.
That'll be R&B, I think. R&B got some heavyweights in it now, but I think he's a good addition to the good stuff that's going on in R&B right now.
No doubt. And I know I think about a year or so ago, Spin Magazine had a really good article about some of the ups and downs he's had the past few years. So him seems like he's getting back on track, not just in terms of making music, but hopefully life in general. That's what's up. So
no doubt.
Big ups to the people on that end. And yeah, man, that's about it. I'm ready to get into some music mixing and our guest segments and all of that good stuff. So let's hop on into it and get that rolling. Y'all are now in tune to the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion Jon Judah. 21st century black radio for the masses. No payola, no nonsense, no BS. And let's get it on. All right, peace.
Yes, indeed, making it fatter, the black anti-matter. Amen.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Pretty little Sally set up by the tree trunk, white mini skirt with a Betty Boo bump. She had an ass like Deborah Cox, face like Lauren, waist like a Coke bottle scoring. Pretty young thing, loved the swings. At times she got my ding-a-ling hard. When she said push hard, she kept Vaseline open as she swung back. Couldn't help her dress flew back. Now I'm held accountable right for my actions. Right before the Wallaby chant was rocking wallows, drawing cards, sent the rap message through a bottle. Lines from Dolomite, few tips from Goins. Birthday, gave her 2 50-cent coins. Puppy love, gorgeous face amazed by lip gloss. Cherry scent, when the princess spoke, yo, it bounced off. Mold like Marilyn Monroe, threw a rose in her mouth. Wherever God go will be Mrs. Cole. Girls so pretty, kids with little bitties. Help the years go slow, slow. Surrounded by intelligence, life through education. Healthy minds will grow, grow. Catch me on a bus stop, dusty, cursing out they cops still come and vibe with me. Everybody's talking about Wu-Tang frontin', but you're still telling lies to me. Beautiful at life shows, having no intentions on love. I have you strung, I suppose. Here we go. The way she popped the gum, shook her head. I'm not the one. Double dutch, waiting for the bus with big Lori son. An hour later, lady, 7th floor, building 780. Fancy fox booties for socks. Nothing else can change me. Young Nefertiti, knowledge seed with no jury on Tahitian fresh berry tree. She's a Capricorn. I really like the girl. Had dreams about her, thinking to myself, some nights it got. But hating with Shanae and Grace and Key Lolo. Trick just jumped my boo at the school a few years ago. Hit me, you hit me, Grace got the last hit. Hey yo, these bitches start swinging and shit. So I jumped in, those were the days. Made fates in school plays, paper trays, citywide tests. Made half a day, shooting puppy water. Might hump the pillow, get an inch taller. Stapleton bum again, pop a cherry for. Fresh air fun, hair's done. Alphabets, barrettes, jellies, bubble yum, soda tongue. Too young to come, then engage you with them candy rings. Hey yo, I hit that ish. Got jealous when she kissed Rob or broke her Chico sticks. Guys and girls, y'all remember those days and shit. Girls walk around in school, one ponytail with the beret, next looking like baby powder. You know what I mean? Those are the days right there. Boston baked beans, girls come to school with mad candy. You know what I mean? Used to come to school on half a days and all that. Just to see that little girl right there. Remember, I used to just go home and think about her. You know what I mean? May hump the bed sometime on her. You know what I mean? Word. Those days, man. Those are the good old days right there, G. That was fun. Lunchroom, see you in the lunchroom. You know what I mean? Might get a little, go to the G.O. store or something. You know what I mean? Word. Buy a little chocolate, a little shake or something. You know what I mean? A little butter crunch joints or something. You know what I mean? That's that real shit. See, I miss those shits, man. I want to go back to school, man. It's my word, man. On the real, yo, those are goddamn. Yo, you remember when the girl tongue used to stay red? You know what I mean? Stay red. Love candy. You know what I mean? Big bags of big bowls. Go to the store, get 100 big bowls for $1. You know what I'm saying? David sunflower seeds. I love stuff like that, yo. It's my word. Remember that shit? When they used to had them little 3 strings and make the cobra head. They used to braid them and shit. Make them in the boxes and shit. You know what I mean? All different colors and shit. I guess I think they got them from the PAL joint. You know what I mean? That was this shit though, yo. Fresh air fun days. Jellies. I was a bum, nigga. I get mine. Cut this cut it over.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
What if you could eat a rat? What if you could feed a track or be a top chef but you ain't need a hat? That's the scenario I'm about to present. Give me a minute and I promise I'ma start to make sense. Would you agree that every time you hear a song you consuming it? Got an appetite, what's the quickest way to ruin it? Consume a bunch of junk, body is conditioned. You full but you ain't had a single ounce of nutrition. Eating the milk can easily compare to turning your radio up to get an earful, be careful. You gotta make sure that your body got its nourishment. Gotta be keen on what your music is encouraging. And while you checking on the message in your beats, be careful of the essence of your meats. Now would you eat a Amadou Diallo burger? Sean Bell sub? Them animals is murdered in that same cold blood. Real talk.
Dude, we need food. Food. Need food.
Now some of y'all might be a little bit reluctant to listen to my theory and admit I'm onto something. Maybe you think your diet is a major change to go through, and you ain't beef for hippie foods like bean sprouts and tofu. If you think that modern music is the way it is and people need to do a better job of trying to raise their kids, think about it for a second. How come the major labels mostly putting out the rappers disrespected? How come unhealthy foods are usually the cheapest and way up in the front of the store? I know you peeped this. You think of dieting but nothing stops. More than ever, fellas got the bubble bellies, women got the muffin tops. And I'm not making fun, I'm simply trying to make a statement. They banking on the fact that we gon' stay complacent. Food and music filled with harmful preservatives. We eat it up like we don't feel we deserve to live.
Yeah. Give me some more.
Like part of a complete breakfast.
More.
Where do we go from here? What's the resolution? Why can't we have consumption without having executions? Whether you talking about animals or people, when you consuming murder, then you manifest as evil. It's all about mental conditioning. Most of what we think we really need to lead to some kind of imprisonment. We want it now when that hat better be awesome, and we don't really care how it affects us in the long run. Right. Like getting married on a blind date, a fast food society with a microwave mind state. They'll feed us anything they think will fit the need. They trying to get our sons to feed our daughters chicken feed. And they got a pecking order. The ones without no mom and no dad is who they beckon in the slaughter. So watch what you consume and the mood it brought, cause no matter what, it's all food for thought.
Dude, we need food. We need food.
More.
Food.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Set your soul free, wear your rollie, try a cheap shop, money told me, get your money up so you can be an OG, free boxes, I shop the whole free, money people wanna get to know me, I just tell them that my family is holy, might see Cadell, Shane plus Kobe, roll deep, now I got the trophy, me and Danny had bathing ape since 03. No, I ain't low-key. Dad said hold it down, nothing can't hold me. Record labels are trying to control me. A&Rs, MDs, they are phony. I got record label money here, phone me. I'm record of the year, you're Jekyll of the year. I'm moving in circles like Goldie. Got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place, me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it. Got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place, me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it. Survivor, provider, Snake's Path, I'm the hill and gully rider. E3, Dizzy, Wiley and Strider. Top 5, all 3 of us, that's a minor. I'm the man, people know my name in China. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't get wiser. I can make them see red like Tizer. JME's the best t-shirt designer. Give me 5 mics, 5 stars, 5 whites, 5 cars. Wiley is a bomb with a timer. Like the rough sound, they like it finer. I'm used to cats, but now I'm sitting in the diner. I'm the king of one-liners. Can't hide, no phone, but I'll find ya. A major might have cared and tried to sign ya. Lost the chance and now I've got the crowd hyper. Got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place, me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it. Got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place, me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it. S-Boy, Mark Rich, round the world, money kids. Yo, I got the game in my hand and I ain't trying to boast. 6 figures. Yeah. S-Boy, Mark Rich. Yeah, got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place with me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it. Got a scar on my face, but I can't see it. Today the star in the place with me, you can't be it. The way I dark up a rave black, you can't see it. Hate to see an animal cage because I can't free it.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
Little spice come at your tiny spice come at your finger. When you get excited, when you get excited. You don't have to give it all away. Easy to be this. Are there really answers? Here it takes a lifetime, so it's your second life then. Remember when you got your start? Do you recall your first spell? Over, under, over. Under, over, under. You don't have to give it all away.
I still believe. Non-violence is not sterile passivity, but a powerful moral force which makes for social transformation. I still believe that we shall overcome. This faith can give us courage to face the uncertainties of the future. It will give our tired feet new strength as we continue our forward stride toward the city of freedom.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
I believe. Dignity, equality, freedom. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds. Is not sterile passivity, but a powerful moral force which makes for social transformation. I refuse to accept despair as the final response to the ambiguities of history. I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality. I refuse to accept the cynical notion that nation after nation must spiral down a militaristic stairway into the hell of thermonuclear destruction. When our days become dreary with low hovering clouds and our nights become darker than 1,000 midnights, we will know that we are living in the creative turmoil of a genuine civilization struggling to be born.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
You are tuned into DPE Radio, where we play nothing but the music and the tones that illuminate your mind, your body, and your soul. So sit back and relax and get illuminated. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you. Dedicate the song to you. Give thanks for the memories that make me think of you. Make me think of you. This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you. Dedicate the song.
This memoir for my aunt. Aunt Yolanda, this one here's for you. I know you smiling in heaven and twins made it through. I pray to God and I know you heard me too. You the angel watching over my dreams, they coming true. I remember the times in Lincoln Park when you let me ride my bike and pull me in at the dark. Hazel and Vita were like my aunts too. I was everybody's nephew that hung with the crew. You sponsored my dates with keys to the car. White Geo Metro, I was feeling like a star. It hurt my heart when they told me you was missing. I was standing in the kitchen, I barely wanted to listen. Sometimes I can't believe that you're gone. You were my number one fan, I couldn't do any wrong. You molded my mind in so many ways. You the reason why I grind and go hard every day.
This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you.
Dedicate the song, dedicate the song
for
to
the
you.
memories that make me think of you. For all his worth, I dedicate my verse to the one who gave birth to me and pushed for me.
C-section to be exact, so you pull for me. Only 18, vision of a little boy. Knew it was hard, you put your faith in God. When Pops went left, never talked bad about him. I look like him, grandma helped, and my physical and spiritual growth. Scared to be your father, you gave me support. Graduated from college, you showed me support. I love that, had for you, I cherish the most. No matter if we rich or broke, we still cracking jokes. The day I got married, you was there for the toast. Cheers. I love you, mama. Give thanks.
This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you. Give thanks for the memories that make me think of you.
Dedicate the song, dedicate the song. What's the definition of a diva? My mama when I see her, handling biz, caring for kids. Can't believe her leading PTA meetings while I sold Girl Scout cookies. She made me go door to door. She never been no rookie. A smart cookie could make a meal out of scraps. Showed me how to stretch my loot, so I never felt strapped. Benevolent, she taught me to achieve excellence, but never get too high up on yourself like you are better than. Better still, taught me my beauties and my skills. Being a cutie with booty ain't gon' pay these bills. Giving thanks for your will, represent cause you the deal. I'm the woman that I am cause by example you instill.
This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you. This is a memoir. I dedicate the song to you. Give thanks for the memories that make me think of you.
Hey, this is DJ Logic. You're now listening to the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news and commentary from all over.
Dream of a land my soul is from. I hear a hand stroke on the drum. Shades of delight, cocoa hue. Rich as the night, afro blue. Elegant boy, beautiful girl. Dancing for joy, elegant world. Shades of delight, cocoa hue. Ooh. Rich as the light, afro blow. Two loves are face to face with undulating grace. Your jelly sway and slip away to some secluded place. Shades of delight, cocoa hue. Rich as the night, afro blue. Dream of a land my soul is from. I hear a hand stroke on the drum. Shades of delight, cocoa hue. Rich as the night, afro blue.
dancing for joy, elegant world. Shades of delight, cocoa hue. Rich as the night, afro blue. Two lovers are face to face with undulating grace. Gently sway and slip away to some secluded place. Shades of delight, cocoa blue. Rich as the night, afro blue.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Last Thursday's demonstration in New York's Harlem against President Obama's foreign and domestic policies was a great success, with about 400 protesters massed across the street from an Obama fundraiser at the Apollo Theater. But you wouldn't know that from reading the Daily Kos or In These Times or from watching Democracy Now! That's because these outfits represent the left flank of Obama's apologists and protectors, whose self-assigned job is to perpetuate the fantasy that the first black president is not a servant of Wall Street and the Pentagon. These publications and programs are also enthralled to another fantasy, that they have some kind of entree or influence with the Obama administration, when in fact, this White House is an annex of finance capital. Nellie Bailey, the veteran Harlem organizer and member of Occupy Harlem, has already set the record straight that this was a black-led demonstration called for by Occupy Harlem, which enlisted the support of the larger Occupy movement of Stop, Stop and Frisk, Move On, the Black is Back Coalition, and other progressive organizations. The turnout was larger than even the organizers had hoped, and heavily black and Latino. But Democracy Now!, whose politics has undergone a palpable turn to the right during Obama's time in office, told its audience that only about 100 people protested, when in reality, the Move On section of the demonstration alone approached that number. In this sense, Democracy Now! Is worse than the police at reporting on demonstrations it doesn't support. Daily Kos, which often behaves like an arm of the administration, published the rantings of someone calling himself Brooklyn Bad Boy, who admits he isn't a fan of street protests, but goes ballistic over the effrontery of protesting Obama. He claims the demonstrators ignore the pro-banker policies of Republican candidates, but then the Brooklyn Bad Boy doesn't show up at too many demonstrations by his own admission, so how would he know? No matter, his pro-Obama stance qualifies for space on Daily Kos. Alison Kilkenny's In These Times article was the most insidious example of a hit piece. She offered no crowd estimate, but made reference to a handful of Occupy Wall Street activists, thus belittling the turnout. Much worse, Kilkenny highlighted the uninvited presence of a few Lyndon LaRouche supporters in order to tar the whole demonstration, as if Occupy Harlem can dictate who shows up on the street. Then Kilkenny, a white woman, argues that white people from Occupy Wall Street should have stayed away from Harlem on the grounds that their presence did not take into account the city's tense race relations and the fierce gentrification of the neighborhood, gentrification fueled by Wall Street bankers. As Occupy Harlem's Nellie Bailey writes, Kilkenny is talking like an old-school Southern white racist, accusing whites in Occupy Wall Street of being outside agitators. Kilkenny doesn't think black progressives have the right to ask white and Latino progressives to attend black-led demonstrations in black neighborhoods. She wants a segregated Occupy Wall Street movement in which blacks that oppose Obama's corporate policies would get no meaningful solidarity from whites in the movement. Or maybe she'll just say anything to avoid confronting the corporate president. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Glenn Ford. On the web, go to www.blackagendareport.com.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are now tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
You're as good as they say you are.
Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
Yeah. Church, yeah. No longer will you fools or moral cesspools where the youth believing you pathetic excuses for human beings while followers and their culture teeming with variety. You completely meaningless in society. People with lies you despise, but me, your minds are like inspiring. They galvanize emancipated minds in dire need of food for thought and the desire is high. Surprisingly, remove your veil from their eyes and you fall from all inspiring flaws. You fall entirely around your insecurity, outwardly fantasizing your financial durability and sexual conquest. You act like the concept of getting sleep so far-fetched. The definition of a man is out of context. If anything, respect the farmer, not the darn bread. Hide the knives under your sleeves with your arms stretched. The seed is in the wind. Young niggas got me preaching again. Houston, we have a problem.
God is touching you in such a powerful way right now. Oh, God, I don't know about so shy. Breathe. Did you feel that?
Yes, I did.
I did too. Get ready for supernatural miracles.
Raised in a Christian household since I don't know how old. Leadership in my chaperone is still within my backbone. Coupled with my father's hypocritical tutelage and 7 godly to relieve Malvo to his outgrown. Everything from sneezer is secular, so beatings is regular. Requiem of a character, preaching, yelling, everybody's going to hell, including Michelle. That's my mother's name, I just quoted them verbatim. The amalgamation of faith, fear, and tradition for generations is the breeding ground for manipulation. I'm just saying, certain instances it's contention with hatred. Ethnic cleansing done crippled whole civilization. civilizations at the drop of a dime. When it's rumored to have evolved from astrological signs. Somebody answer this and do me a favor. How does one verse of Jesus yet praise I'm and Ra the envy's prayer? Wait, I'm no atheist. Matter of fact, the second law of thermodynamics proclaims he exists. I'm just questioning your purpose. Do you do this out of fear of feeling worthless, or because we're constructed to live in service? And in unity, you choose to believe a crown of brutally murdered women under pretense of thinking they witches, while concurrently rewriting religion, heightened suspicions of worship to conform and not to be reborn. Research.
If you're tired of the devil stealing, if you're tired of the devil killing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you must order the personal backpackers, and you got to order it right. All right, let's go right back to the personal prayer. It's ready to happen for you, girl.
Don't even get me started, no wheeze. If you addicted to extensions and I'm knocking your steeds, there's nothing worse than a woman that won't even leave a crib without a sewn in wig. Evidence of disease, courtesy of white America. We taught to believe our ethnicity's inferior, subconsciously weak. Straighten our hair and know they date fair chicks. The darkness extinct, then in bravado. Yup, black is beautiful. Same crap as usual. Traded our slave ships for a fake sense of freedom. Mental slave ship per diem. We embrace European traits. I.e. Sammy, could you gladly explain why you think bleach is okay? Are you motherfucking insane? Are you serious, man? You went from the Joe Louis of baseball to a skinny-ass Michelin man, or the highest-paid clown. Multiple meanings to the phrase. You think we're ashamed of us when it's the other way around, Tom.
You're going through hell right now, and you need God to work the miracle. Oh, that's it right there. Lift those hands before God and tell God thank you. You're just one prayer, just one prayer away from getting your miracle. Take another deep breath and receive it through the peace. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
There must be a way, it gotta be a way, there must be some kind of way out of here. Fine, there must be some kind of way out of here. Damn, my heart's going bad. Gotta get home cause my kids need dad. Got me on World Star, now I'm on Glad. Media throw me in the pit like Brad. Can't get mad, it works both ways, so I'm sad. Glad, forgot what I had. Rad, white boy's definition for cool. Me behind the 8-4 definition for pool. Rick for seizure, heavy D the breather. Now I'm all hooked up, monitor with the beeper. IV's in me, arm looking like a heroin addict. Can you feel me, Jimmy? People in prayer on my Facebook and Twitter. Post fam like, don't you leave me. Are you in Paris? Cause this is crazy. Thank God in his son that saved me. There must be some kind of way out of here. I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it. There must be some kind of way out of here. Yeah, I'm going this way. There must be some kind of way out of here. I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it. There must be some kind of way out of here. Oh yeah, I'm going that way. Yeah, I'm blessed cause I made it. Now everybody coming after E, now I hate it. Yeah, it's not their fault, it's the mess I created. It's time to get the fake and the real separated. This almost killed me, so-called fame. Seeing me in the picture date under my name. Shame, I live life for everyone but me. The money I work for, they getting it free. Saying they love me to death and all that. Saying I look good, me knowing I'm fat. Who the hell are these people? I don't even fit here. Who bathroom is this, man? I don't even this here. Devil tried to red light and tried to scheme, but I was built to go, that's why my eyes green. So I'ma get in my new coupe and drive and sway back and forth, shade 4-5. There must be some kind of way out of here. I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it. There must be some kind of way out of here. Yeah, I'm going this way. There must be some kind of way out of here. I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it. There must be some kind of way out of here. Oh yeah, I'm going that way. Yeah, I heard what you said, man. I was almost underground like a dead man, and now I'm writing down sentences. But I could have been where Jimi Hendrix is. I'm a fighter, something like Rocky Balboa. Built this architect, and I don't need Noah. Chick calling my name, and I don't even know her. But if she wanna get to know me now, let me show her. Eric, I come from the era of the golden. This DMC crown I'm holding. J&J helped my group in the big way. Wish I could tell them now, thanks for my DJ. A few friends I don't speak too often. Some on their high horses came down off them. Just to show me, homie, that they care. And it's a way out, and I'm getting the fuck out of here, yeah.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
Yeah, I'm going this way.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
I'm gonna find it, yeah, I'm gonna find it.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm going that way.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Welcome to the Sim City Show, ladies and gentlemen.
You better watch me. I'm talking every move. And whatever you do,
DMV,
you better keep your eyes good. Yeah, you better watch me. Yeah.
Craig B. Zone P.
Keep watching.
That shit to keep the backpackers happy campers. And all of them babs just put their hands up. And all of them trappers getting amped up. And every homecoming, every campus. Cause I ain't one of them rappers throwing a temper tantrum. Nah, my response to the snap pop shit is to make some anthems. Cannabis, hip hop shit is to take it ransom. It's the music of the night, come and chase the phantom. It's the movie of my life. Now I'm on my Sundance-ish. About to start starving in the indie scene. Let it run rampant. Next stop, Hollywood Walk of Fame. Man, I want my handprints next to Dandridge. Yes, I planned this. Commanded the invasion. The jets have landed. Respect's demanded. How the fuck you expect me to be less candid? When the enemies trying to dap me up left-handed. You trying to get on. They don't want your access granted. Some fat ass behind the desk with a sandwich think he can blow me off. He expects me to vanish. He expect me to panic. He don't know he playing Russian roulette with a bandit. Know he fuck with the best on the planet. The deer hunter, nowhere near front. Now I'm here, dear son.
You better watch me. I'm talking every move. And whatever you do, you better keep your eyes good. Yeah, you better watch me. Yeah.
Watch me. Watch me.
Keep watching.
Feel like I'm under surveillance in the rear view mirror, they tailing. Yeah, like he's a terrorist, jail him. Cause I speak on how America's failing. What, did I make an error for sharing my feelings? But for real, then they scared they gon' feel them. They scared I'm appealing to a larger audience of their civilians. So I dare you to kill them. Make me a martyr, it's gonna only make me larger. It's gonna take me farther, nigga. They loving the energy, the new public enemy. Yo, who the fuck is an enemy? Need to get hip like Bo Jackson. I do it for the kids. I'm giving them hits like Joe Jackson. I'm pro tackling. The black Jedi like Samuel Jackson. Now I'm a force to be reckoned with. Now I'm forcing the record biz to make your boy an executive, so I can put out some hits so consecutive. Can I kick it like Beckham did? And my goal is to pass on messages, not the messenger, but listen to what the message is. If you see me tripping with some naked chicks, man, I'm not a role model, but I roll with models. At times I'm so shallow, but I can still get deep like a hole with no bottle, with no
You better
problem.
watch me. I'm talking every move. And whatever you do, you better keep your eyes good. Yeah, you better watch me. Yeah.
Watch me. Watch me.
Keep watching. Keep your eyes glued. Keep your eyes glued. Keep watching. Keep your eyes glued. Keep your eyes glued. Keep watching. Keep your eyes glued. Keep your eyes glued. Keep watching. Keep your eyes glued. Keep your eyes glued. You better watch me. I'm talking every move. And whatever you do, you better keep your eyes glued. Yeah, you better watch me. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Keep watching. Yeah.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Heavy D. Pray prayers goes out to my brother Eric Sherman. Real hip hop, we in the building. We don't die. Flatbush stalker, hat flip back just like I'm Jimmy Walker. Writer, author, 92 Jedi, just caught the red eye. Haters said I never said that. Now I'm back to the gaming, now I keep flaming, calling my naming. Fell, we keep banging. Back to the UK, shout out to the DJs. No more delay, North Philly EA. Hit the turnpike, now I'm back to the BK. Verrazano Bridge through the 95 freeway. I'm just breathing on y'all. Lifestyle is crazy, bouncing off the wall. The way I work my game, I'm like 6 feet tall. The way I break it down, I'm like uncut raw. The word in the street, yo, I'm that ball. Break it down, real science. Jolly green giant, steaming like an iron, roar like a lion. Killing up the game, all the rules I'm applying. This time around, I'ma form my alliance. I'm not playing, I'm not joking. In and out your city, yo, your boy stay coasting. 20 for the walkthrough, all your boy is hosting. Let me clear my throat. Boxing so hard, knock you against the rope. Yeah. Yo, zigzag tick. Gotta make moves, gotta think quick, gotta move fast, gotta haul ass. Come around here, yo, you don't get a pass. Yeah. Yo, zigzag tick. Gotta make moves, gotta think quick, gotta move fast, gotta haul ass. Come around here, yo, you don't get a pass. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to bring on my dude.
No, don't do it.
Y'all know him as Mr. Badman. I'm gonna give it up to my man, R.A., the rugged man.
I'm a soul man like Sam Dave. The rugged man rampage back on the damn stage. My flow hot, you can use it to light fires. R.I.P. heavy diddly D. Dwight Myers walking in between the Twin Towers on high wires. This for Harlem, boogie down Bronx, Brooklyn, the do-or-diers. Flipping tables at restaurants, I don't need no reservation. You more artificial than artificial insemination. I'm the king forever reigning from generation to generation. Remaining from Genesis to the book of Revelation. I was born pissed off, I stay hating. I walk the streets looking like a Monix with the mad face invasion. I remain the heaviest living, spitting the deadliest venom in them. If it wasn't for rapping, I'd be buried in dead or in prison. I rhyme with a vengeance, my opposition is never forgiven. I wreck them and get them spitting green soup in their head to be spinning. I'm like zigzag zig, I'm flipping the zag zigzag. I'm the George Thorogood of rap, I'm bad. Ain't impressed by steroid needles and weight training. 300-pound bouncers get knocked out, I ain't playing. Tales from suburbia, rock the party. The home of rockin' prodigy, bust a bus, daylight bump Nux and rock Marcy. E-double and P, Prince Paul, the whole army. And rugged man, you don't want no parts of me. Come on.
Yeah. Yo, zigzag tick. Gotta make moves, gotta think quick, gotta move fast, gotta haul ass. Come around here, yo, you don't get a pass. Yeah. Yo, zigzag tick. Gotta make moves, gotta think quick, gotta move fast, gotta haul ass. Come around here, yo, you don't get a pass.
Welcome to Media Minutes. I'm Stevie Converse.
And I'm Candace Clement.
And I'm Megan Tatey. The Federal Communications Commission is considering new rules that would give viewers more information about how broadcasters use the public airwaves. Broadcasters are obligated to keep public files that provide essential details on how they operate. The rule change would require broadcasters to post these files online in a searchable database. The proposal would also require broadcasters to provide much more information about the nature of their programming. For example, they would need to document how much public interest programming they produce. Broadcasters are resisting the change, but many public interest advocates are in favor. The FCC's public comment period ended this week. The Public Interest Public Airwaves Coalition, which includes Free Press, submitted 4 petitions totaling 68,000 signatures to the FCC in support of the rule change. Cheryl Lianza represents the United Church of Christ, a member of the coalition. She said the new rules would make broadcasters more accountable and transparent, which is particularly important during an election season.
Viewers will be able to find out easily, with a few clicks of a mouse online, who is buying political advertising. And they'll even be able to find out a little bit of information about these new super PACs that have been propagated by the recent Supreme Court Citizen United decision.
Lianza said that many people forget that broadcasters use the public airwaves for free. In exchange, they are supposed to produce programming that fits the needs of each community. Tracking whether this happens hasn't been easy, but the new rules could change this too.
For example, if you're a local advocate and you're interested in what the mayor is doing to help combat crime in your city, you may want to see, well, what are television broadcasters doing about that? How can we make sure that the public is getting the right information or that the debate is balanced? When the FCC's new rules come into play, you will be able to go online and look and see a segment-by-segment breakdown of how much time your local broadcaster spends on local civic affairs. Right now, you would have no idea how much time your local TV stations spend covering the mayor or any other local official. After this, you will be able to track that with a lot more accuracy.
The rules would also require broadcasters to disclose sponsored segments produced by advertisers, allowing viewers to distinguish between fake news and actual reporting. And the rules would also reveal whether stations are engaged in covert consolidation, an increasingly common practice in which stations merge operations and air the same newscasts on multiple stations. To find out more, visit savethenews.org/consolidation.
TV viewers in key election battleground states are subjected to as many as 12 political ads an hour on their local TV stations. And the ads will only increase in frequency as Election Day 2012 nears. But how much actual election coverage exists to cut through the misinformation in attack ads and explain political issues in detail? This election cycle promises to be the most lucrative ever for broadcasters. Thanks to the Supreme Court's Citizens United decision, a flood of political dollars is coming from corporations and wealthy individuals. Up to $3.3 billion will flow into broadcaster coffers.
On the one hand, you have broadcasters profiting immensely from the sale of ad space to these political action committees. And then on the other side, they're not actually doing the type of reporting that would separate fact from fiction and allow voters to make smart decisions when they go to the polls in November.
Free Press Senior Strategy Director Tim Carr has written a new report that explores the dependency between those who control political power and those who control the airwaves. Carr takes a close look at how Citizens United has given the 1% even more power to pick and choose our nation's leaders, leaving voters on the receiving end of countless ads designed to misinform. The report recommends shoring up quality election reporting and limiting media consolidation to ensure more reporters are on the political beat. Carr also says broadcasters should be required to disclose who bankrolls political ads. Carr is calling for the Federal Communications Commission to strengthen disclosure rules so that sponsors of the ads would be listed not only in the broadcaster's political files, but in the body of the ads themselves. And Carr wants something else.
That those ads also disclose not just the name of the innocuous organization, but the 4 principal funders who support that organization. That will tell viewers a lot more about the true intentions of the advertisers in ways that will hopefully make them better informed when they actually make decisions about the issue at hand.
Carr says there are a lot of organizations doing exceptional work trying to reverse the effects of Citizens United. Forcing disclosure in the media is a good way to mitigate some of the ruling's harmful effects. For more information and to read Carr's paper, go to freepress.net/democracy. You've been listening to Media Minutes, a production of Free Press, a national nonpartisan organization working to reform the media. For more information, visit freepress.net.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Girl
tried to call you, said you were busy. That's when I got the feeling something wasn't right. And I could see the distant look inside your eyes. You said you had somebody, but you think I'm sweet. But maybe one day, baby, you will be with me. I'll be living in the future.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
Here we go.
Something. I'm sitting there thinking, talking about nothing. I'm running out of ideas, but I can't help it. I feel lethargic. I'm wondering why I can't log out with this feeling of self-doubt. I can't deny that I'm feeling good, like you know I should. Is there a reason why? I won't let people in our world. Our atmosphere is for all girls. Slide into my solar system. Slide into my solar system. We'll take you on a space mission in the world, yeah. Slide into my solar system in the world, nowhere. Sometimes it feels like where I'm going. Even though I work hard, I keep on running from my feelings. Life's about being on top, but there's one day when it will stop. I can't deny that I'm feeling good, like you know I should, but there's no reason why. I won't let these people in my world, but my atmosphere is for all girls. Slide into my solar system, in my world, yeah. Slide into my solar system, in my world, yeah. We'll take you on a space mission. I wanna take you on a space mission, baby. Slide into my solar system, in my world.
listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
B.O.B. play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar.
Well, it's B.O.B. Fly in the stewardess. Fresh to death like I'm dressed for a eulogy. My outfit retarded, my flow is the stupidest dumb. I probably need to have school tutoring. Ballin' on beats, got hops like breweries. Sideline haters need to chill where the cooler is. Dr. J Flow, you can call me Julius. Y'all take shots, I direct movies. Grand Hustle champion, all I do is ball them up. Starting conversations just so they can talk us up. If you ain't rent, you can't even walk with us. Still, I'm chill, blunt, wider than a coffee cup. You know it's B.O. I do this for the people. Stacking C-notes, pockets on C-Lo. I'm killing them, mama. I'm talking hockey mask. I do it to death. Swag on body bag. Speed is out of here. It's gone. Farewell. So long, so long. I'm sayonara. The way I'm gone. So far away, it ain't no signal on my phone. Cause I'm a star. So when I hit the bars like cheers, everybody knows who we are. Who would've thought I would've took it this far? B.O.B. play the guitar. Ay. Play the guitar. Play the guitar. Play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar.
Man, I keep having this reoccurring image where I'm standing on top of church's chicken playing guitar. Looked over and I see B.O.B. with this strange cigar. He's standing on top of Dunkin' Donuts, it's like he own it. We at the corner of Give It To Him and they don't want it. We out here somewhere in Europe, they out here joning. My do it way too much sure, my chain lonely. But they don't know nothing about black pearls, but I will show them why the world's sleeping on black girls. Hey, I don't know, man. Silverback stacks, jumping out the jungle, blowing tiger strike bubbles with go to hell bubble gum. When I was younger, space shuttle got hung in front of everyone in Graham. Mom tells me to stay humble, but do not understand when these mumbles will make them throw up their arms and hands, and I'll stumble and they will know I put on my pants one leg at a time like they do. Pay us no mind, but everybody looking while we do it. It take us more time. Excuse me if I'm no exhibitionist. According to the internet, 3000 got a big old dictionary full of words. He must know how to use them. It also says I play the violin, and that ain't true, but you give me 6 strings and a pick, and I will make a guitar talk where I ain't gotta say. And I encourage any child to pick up some instrument, cause if you're mad at your dad or mom, you can grab it and strum. Eat your cabbage and corn. By the time you're done, you'll finally realize that they meant you no harm. They was trying to save your crazy ass for what's to come. 3000 for Mr. Tell Me Some.
My partner say I should practice more. I know. They be saying I sound like I'm out of tune. And I asked them, do you cry in tune? Do you laugh in tune? Huh?
3000 play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar. B.O.B. 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 play the guitar. 3000 play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar. B.O.B. play the guitar.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You ready?
Let's do this. What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and this is Direct Effects, The Jump Off, your hottest daily dose of entertainment and college news, brought to you by the Black University Radio Network. And on our first show of the year, yes, 2012 is actually here. Happy New Year! And in the month of the legendary American icon, Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, we talk about the resegregation in Southern politics following the election of President Barack Obama. And superstar singer, songwriter, and producer, not to mention actor, Rasan Patterson is in studio. He has a hot new album out and a blazing new single. And we look back at the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King and some of the sergeants for justice that are still out here keeping his dream alive. All right, here next. Don't you move on Direct Effects.
Okay, I'll listen.
They're just 3 little words, but sometimes they can be very tough to say, especially when your son or daughter wants to talk to you about joining the U.S. Army.
Okay, I'll listen.
They're just 3 little words, but if you find the strength to say them to your son or daughter, you'll hear the opportunity to create a future that's stronger than you ever imagined. A future full of advanced training in over 150 careers, along with the discipline and leadership skills they need to succeed in any situation. Add tuition assistance and up to $40,000 in enlistment bonuses, and soon you'll realize the U.S. Army is a viable option.
Okay, I'll listen.
They're just 3 little words, but if you say them to your son or daughter when they want to talk about joining the U.S. Army, you'll hear the thought put into their decision. Learn more at GoArmy.com. You made them strong, we'll make them Army strong. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
We start the year off with a bang. The leadoff artist is superstar, American-born actor, singer, songwriter, and producer Rahsaan Patterson. His hot new album, Bluephoria, is available now at RahsaanPatterson.com, and his new single, Crazy, featuring Shanice and Faith Evans, is a bona fide hit. Now here is the singer-songwriter and producer speaking on the single Crazy and how his collaboration on the single came about. What's good?
The concept for Crazy is based on that area that we find ourselves in when we're in love, you know, and the things that we do based on finding ourselves in that space and what that space ultimately feels like, you know, the blissful and obsessive kind of state of it that love can take you to. So that's the basic idea of the song. And when I was coming up with the chorus for the song, I always heard Faith Evans in my head singing the song in the chorus. So just so happened that she was looking for me at the same time that I was looking for her to sing on each other's record. And she came to the studio and blessed me with her gift. And then Shanice and I, she's also on the record, and she and I have known each other since we were 10 on a show called Kids Incorporated back in the day. And we finally got to work together on my album. So she's singing the ad-libs at the end of that track.
That's the dynamic Rahsaan Patterson, and you can find him at Facebook.com/Rahsaan.Patterson. That's RASHAAN.Patterson. And Twitter at My Name Is Too Long, and his YouTube page /IPRP. Again, the single is Crazy, featuring Shanice and Faith Evans, and thanks for the time and much continued success. Although more African Americans live in the South than any other region in the country, blacks elected to state legislative bodies there have become virtually powerless, as those bodies have become shifted from Democrat to Republican control. That's the conclusion reached by the Joint Center for Political and Economic Studies in the brief titled The Resegregation in Southern Politics. Following the election of President Barack Obama, many political observers suggested that the United States is now a post-racial society. Now, only 3 short years later, in a region of the country where most African Americans live, the South, there is a strong statistical evidence that politics is resegregating the South, with African Americans once again excluded from power and representation. Black voters have to avail themselves to the political process if there's ever going to be a hope of getting equal rights in this country. Black voters and elected officials have less influence now than at any other time since the Civil Rights era. Prior to the 1994 elections, 99.5% of Southern black state legislators served in the majority party. Following the 2011 elections, that percent has dramatically reduced to 4.8%. Now that conservative whites now firmly control the state governing bodies, they're exercising their political power. And since conservative whites control all the power in the region, they are enacting legislation both neglectful of the needs of African Americans and other communities of color in health, education, and criminal justice policy. There are a few key states where you can see the changes taking place right before you. Florida, Texas, and Georgia are majority-minority states where Hispanics and African-American populations have increased 50% in some cases, but still fail to hold any political clout. Get up, get out, and vote. It's the only game that really counts. Reverend Al Sharpton and Reverend Jesse Jackson have patterned their careers so closely after Dr. Martin Luther King that they could be charged with identity theft. Like Jackson, who began wearing a Martin Luther King medallion around his neck, he started his own civil rights organization. At a ceremony at Georgetown University to celebrate his 70th birthday and a half a century in the civil rights movement, Jesse Jackson proved that he not only studied Dr. Martin Luther King, but the civil rights movement just as carefully. Many people try to go from 1968 to 2008 and leapfrog from Dr. King to the current President Obama, explained Reverend Al Sharpton. But much of the progress in black economic and political development between the time Dr. King was assassinated in Memphis in 1968 and the election of President Barack Obama in 2008 should be largely attributed to Jesse Jackson. Reverend Jackson was among the handful of top aides to Dr. King. When Dr. King was killed, Ralph Abernathy succeeded him as president of the Southern Christian Conference, but it was Jesse Jackson who assured the mantle as Black Americans' top civil rights leader. Reverend Jackson was selected by Dr. King to head Operation Breadbasket, challenge major corporations to hire more blacks, and to help expand opportunities for African Americans to own more auto dealerships, fast food franchises, and obtain more government contracts. Thank you, Dr. King.
When urban entertainment news breaks, it's already waiting for you online at EURweb.com. That's www.EURweb.com. EURweb.com.
That's going to do it for this edition of Direct Effects, y'all. It's a wrap. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook fan page. That's facebook.com/Lamar Blackman or Direct Effects. Until tomorrow, it's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Pull back the cover. Shades. God, it's a raid. Cut out the lights and call the law. Cut out the lights and call the law. Standing over there, the devil's son-in-law.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Call law. Call law. The devil's son-in-law. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Make me sweat.
give the drummer some of this funky soul we got here. You don't have to do no soloing, brother. Just keep what you got. Don't turn it loose, cause it's a mother. When I count to 4, I want everybody to lay out and let the drummer go. When I count to 4, I want you to come back in. It's in my collar. I got to holler. I said it's in my feet. Feels so sweet. It's in my shirt. Good God. About to work me to death. It's in my shirt. You're about to work me to death. It's in my shirt. I walk the floor. I wanna walk the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, get it. God. Ain't it funky? Ain't it funky? Ain't it funky? Ain't it funky? 1, 2, 3, 4. Funky drummer, the 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 funky drummer. The funky drummer. Maceo. Let's have the funky drummer blow.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
We're going around, trying to get higher. Better come down, it's gonna be fire. We're going around, trying to get higher. Better come down,
Yo, you're checking out FuseBox Radio with Jon Judah, and this is yours truly, Big Guru, the icon.
Sitting here wondering what to do. My baby left me feeling blue. She left me crying. I'm so hurt. She left me crying. I'm so hurt. Way down yonder in the jungle, deep, 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 deep. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna say, way down yonder, deep, deep, in the middle of the jungle. Capture me, I'll be your man. Capture me, I'll understand, yeah. Way down yonder in the jungle, deep, 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 deep. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna say, way down yonder, deep, deep, in the middle of the jungle. Yeah.
listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
good and oh, so fine. Oh Lord, that's a fine looking woman. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Farmer Brown caught me one dark night, stealing his melons by the mellow moonlight. He cocked his shotgun, his old dog bit me. Should've heard me holler when that rock salt hit me. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I love, that's something you got. 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 Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Coming over, baby, I want to sing you my song. I do declare it won't take long. I'm just wild about that something you got. Got to get it while it's good and hot. Oh Lord, it's too hot to hold. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I love, that's something you got. I love, that's something you got. I love, that's something you got. I love, that's something you got.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
They say that you're a man.
listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Last
Please look into my
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Of his hair. I take two words like hip and square. Will shine and not your hair. Even the blind can damn they'll see what's outside you and inside me. Down the high, through the lie. A weak man's love can be a strong man's cry.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Yes, I do. I always love you, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, you're wrong. I love all of you. That ain't true. Before we get into this shoe, all the real live people, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. All the real live people, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. All my neighbors in the house, just get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. All my neighbors in the house, get your hands up. Hey girl, give me up, baby.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Baby.
If the music makes you move, 'cause you can dig the groove, and groove on, groove on. If you feel like you wanna make love under the stars above, and love on, love on. If there's something you wanna say, and talking is the only way, rap on, rap on. 'Cause whatever, oh you do, oh you got to do your thing, yeah. Do your thing. Now if you feel like you wanna scream, 'cause that's your way of letting off steam. Scream on. Now if you feel like you wanna sing, 'cause singing is your thing, and sing on, sing on. Now if you wanna make love all night, and the feeling is right, and right on, right on. 'Cause whatever, oh you do, oh you got to do your thing, yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
I feel like a king, yeah, 'cause I just kissed my baby. Money don't mean a thing to me, no, 'cause I just kissed my baby. Feels so good, 'cause I just kissed my baby. Well, no little sure, 'cause I just kissed my baby.
side. That's that day. I just kissed my baby. Good God, somebody kiss my baby. And I just kissed my baby.
you'll agree, it's dynamite. That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.